I always wondered what it would be like if athletes could use PCP and bath salts before a major sporting event, and now today I finally have my answer, so let's get a glimpse of what that would look like. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. This is a professional arm wrestling match, and this lady is using some advanced tactics here right out of Sun Tzu's Art of War. She's going for like some kind of deafening screech to hurt the senses of her opponent, maybe? I'm really not sure, but it is an interesting tactic. It's as if she's like gone backwards in evolution. Like, this is how I imagine early humans challenged each other to duels. Like, they'd be in their cave and then just start making these kind of groans and shit at somebody that they wanted to challenge. It's very odd, but I respect it.
Don't move. Dude, I can't even ref it, man. Here, put your hands here for me.
She sounds like a Twitter argument come to life. So, unfortunately, the first round ended in a foul, which, you know, she was celebrating. She brought out the old finger guns, firing them off in the air, going a little wild there. And I really do believe she is hopped up on some shit right now. I don't think she's doing this on her own volition. There must be like a demon in there that she's trying to get out, like she's undergoing an exorcism doing this.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Open, open, open.
I love that Metallica Master of Puppets kicks on here. It's like it was put there just for her, to complement her energy here. She's acting like she's going for some kind of insanity plea in court for a less harsh sentence in a crime. It reminds me of the JCS video of what pretending to be crazy looks like. It's like she's going on a journey through space and time and is just overwhelmed by everything she's experiencing all at once. This is how I'd act at a gender reveal party if I was forced to go, just pretending to be interested and surprised by everything. Ah! Oh! Ah! Boy! Ah! You know, that kind of shit. And I can promise you, this is an arm wrestling match her opponent will never forget.
Knuckle, knuckle. Center, center. Wrist, 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 wrist. You like it, Eric?
No. She's got
wrist. Don't move, go! You got that, I got the top.
It sounded like an Aztec death whistle during the match there. Holy shit. Thank God she won, because if she lost, there would be no survivors. It was an incredible match, and she truly earned the championship belt here. That's it. See ya. You know how much I love goofy sports in all shapes and sizes. I was going ballistic for the freestyle lawnmower obstacle course championship that happened a few weeks back. Like, I get into really silly sports. I love that shit a lot. And I figured it's time we look back on history and admire the most brutal and silliest sport ever created, X-Arm. I don't know how many of you ever watched X-Arm. I imagine anyone who did stumble across it is right now having a repressed memory and like a PTSD episode, like this fucking flare-up of trauma, convulsing in their chair like, no, my therapist told me X-Arm wasn't real. X-Arm was something that was started, I believe, in 2008. It was the combination of MMA and arm wrestling and pure fucking chaos. It was a beautiful disaster of an idea. It never got popular. I think there was only 4 episodes ever filmed, and they never made it to TV or anything. They were hosted online. They just ended up getting fucking thrown in the cum dumpster online, and they surfaced on YouTube back in the day, and that's how I found it. But basically, it was taking arm wrestling to the highest possible extreme you could think of, aside from just like putting your arms together and then shooting each other with a gun. So the idea was you'd have your arms taped around each other, and you'd be able to beat the shit out of your opponent until they either die or pass out. Like, pinning them didn't work because it just wouldn't. No one tried to pin. It was just a battle to the death. I actually made a video on X-Arm like 6 years ago, I think it was, and I figured it's time we just revisit it because, god damn it, it truly is a classic. So I'm going to show you the most popular X-Arm fight. This is Rick Vardell versus Bon Lapua.
And he's shown us more in boot camp than anybody else has.
And of course, one of the aspects of this sport is the other guy's not going to get very far away. Why? You tell him, Art.
We've got both athletes hooked up with a D-ring and a harness. This enables the athletes to sit back in the pocket. It keeps them on their side of the table.
Yeah, they're fucking strapped in like it's a roller coaster ride here. This genuinely looks like some shit out of Yu Yu Hakusho's Dark Tournament where Yusuke and that dude with the mohawk have that like just slugfest where they're leaning against knives on the ground until one person dies. That is basically that scene for a whole sport. It is incredible that this fucking thing even exists.
Outstanding performer. Now he is in, well, he's going to have his hands full as he's trying to get these two men sent. Look at Rick Vardell's face, and he's in his own world, and he's trying to do it. Macho man, macho man. Okay.
So it's Rick Vardell in blue, Bon Lapua in green, and Rick Vardell looks like just the most American dad ever. Dude looks like his name would actually just be Paul Cheeseburger. He looks like he's 1 Miller Lite away from leaving his wife and kids. So he's getting in the head of Bon Lapua a little bit by acting like a feral animal, so he's grunting, huffing and puffing, showing his teeth like an angry dog.
Here we go, folks. This one's about ready to start. The action is gone. Oh, they start striking early. Strikes on the head by Vardell, but look at Lapua come back with a right. He is overpowering the big man. Rick Vardell is defenseless right now. Oh, he's taking shots from the shoulders, the face, the ears, the back of the head. Look at that arm. He is almost defenseless.
I tell you, Vardell looks like he wants no more.
Look at the shots. He's coming over.
I don't mean to blue ball you by interrupting here, but just look at the fear on Rick Vardell's face as this flurry of fucking meat hammers is coming flying in, just getting clobbered. His survival instincts are kicking in, fight or flight mode, and he's trying his best to run away, it seems, but he just can't because he is literally hooked into that podium, so he has to just sit there and take the punishment.
He's doing the hammer shot.
And there is Vardell's arm on the table, scoring pins.
What does he do best? He pins people. He's a world arm wrestling champion, but right now he is getting mugged.
He's thrown his game plan out, Gary. Thrown it out completely.
I have not seen him strike yet. Lapua coming down. Oh my goodness. He's trying to throw an armbar. He is. He's throwing an armbar.
Wait a minute.
Hey, the judge just threw in a red towel. We're going to stop action here. I'm not...
Gary, I think the judge...
Just when you thought Rick Vardell was belly up in the water, he hits you with the surprise armbar with the podium assist. It's... like, you would have never seen that coming, I bet. You weren't ready for that plot twist. Rick Vardell really turns the tide of battle here by getting this mysterious armbar where he just ends up looking like a metapod hanging from a tree. So he's got his arm like blasted into his nutsack as he's hanging upside down. It's like, when I first saw this, I couldn't believe what I had just seen. And this is a legal move. The only reason this got broken up is because his armbar form was so bad that the referee panicked that his arm was just going to blast through like a compound fracture. So he broke it up quickly. But it is, like, you are allowed to armbar. I wouldn't be surprised if you're, like, allowed to lean over and, like, bite on their ear and their nose, spit in their face. Like, the only rule in this sport seems to be you can't bring a loaded weapon or a sharp object. Everything else is fair game.
There isn't much time left, but I gotta tell you, it looks like Vardell is not ready. And he's gonna try to get it! He's trying the armbar a second time.
I don't see a red flag, and I see Lapua holding on.
He doesn't have that wrist turned the right way.
He is trying to pull it down, and they're going to stop him right
He would have
now.
been better trying to kick in that position.
He absolutely would have.
The bell is rung, the round is over.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so Rick goes wacko mode again by attempting another armbar. I guess it's his signature move, but unfortunately, once he locked in, there was only 10 seconds left in the round, so Bon Lapua got off a bit easy, because otherwise, he would have lost that entire arm, goddammit.
Both men throwing. Both men are throwing shots. Both men are trying to stand there, and both men are taking the other's best. This is incredible. Now, this is the best action I've seen from Vardell. He's hanging in there. He's saying, okay, you've hit me. I felt what it's like. Now I'm coming back to you, big man. And look at the shots. And both are getting tired. Both are still throwing. Lapua trying to measure him, and he throws one off the top of his head.
This is the first time I've seen Vardell with his arm off the table.
Round 3 continues for a bit longer, and Bon Lapua wins. I'm not going to show you the entire thing because it's just a lot of furious fists flying around. I just wanted to show you this sport a little bit because I often think about it when it comes to goofy sports. Like, I'll see some new sport or like some stupid thing on Reddit and it's like, this sport is super dumb, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not as dumb as X-Arm or as dangerous. Like, I always compare every dumb sport to X-Arm. Like, it is the gold standard for me for silly sports, and I just wanted to, again, share this with all of you, in case you don't remember X-Arm or have never seen it. That's about it. So, yeah. That's a big grand prize, baby. We have a championship belt. That was fun. Let's see. What else does the World Arm Wrestling League have for us? Do I want to watch Barb Schlegel versus Valerie Beach? You bet your sweet ass I do.
I encourage her to kick my ass, and
Why?
she encourages me to kick her ass.
No, it's
We
bad.
can be vicious.
Match heart rate check in Schlegel's at
Wait, why are we monitoring heart rate?
That's what most people rest at. Valerie Beach in
After the first round, it gets up to 400
at
beats per minute.
124.
I'm pulling for Barb Schlegel, baby. Let's go, Barb. Oh shit! We need the ropes. Ref, can we get the ropes out here? Need a band. Come on, Barb. Come on, Barb. Rip her fucking tits off. Let's go, Barb. Which one's Barb? I'm rooting for her, but I don't even know which one she is yet. Yeah, Barb. Oh, I guessed right. Cool. She looked like a Barb. All Barb needs to do is unleash that Schlegel tornado, and it's over. She just needs her signature anime finishing move. I don't think Valerie has any counterplay. Oh my god, it wasn't even close. Good lord. Like lambs to a slaughter. And that slaughter's name is Barb. Absolutely superb work, Barb. I knew it from the get-go. Like I said, Barb is an unstoppable force when it comes to raiding public libraries. So there was absolutely no chance for Valerie today. Jeff Dave and Devin Larratt have never arm wrestled? Why? What the fuck? Yeah, for those that haven't seen Jeff Dave, though, this guy is fucking crazy. Look at the size of those arms. It's like having an arm wrestling match with a vending machine. Wait, is he actually losing or just letting him win? I think he's worried about breaking the kid's arm. Oleg Zoko versus Devin Larratt, the mutant is defeated. What? Does he call himself the mutant, or is this guy just an asshole? It just looks like he has a massive forearm. Oh, wow. That's like an anime arm right there. Like an actual anime arm. Fucking thousands of muscles and bones in one arm. It looks like a young boy. Maybe he has time to grow a couple more forearms. Like, cause Devin's in his 40s, I think, but this guy seems like a young up-and-coming arm wrestler. Nice. Well, that was cool. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah. The miracle of birth is a beautiful thing, and yesterday I was lucky enough to witness it. Now, this wasn't the birth of like a human being or anything. This was the birth of something far more important. A new sport. It's called arm boxing, and it was discovered yesterday but has existed for far longer. And I would already argue that this is one of the biggest discoveries the human race has made since penicillin. So let me show you a bit of what arm boxing is, and then we'll get into it. Never mind, just kidding, it's just a prank. I can't actually show you anything from the fights because I just got copyright blocked when I posted a video trying to show 30 seconds worth of clips. So, Can't actually show you any of the video here, it's forbidden footage. I'll just show you some pictures. As you can see, it's two fighters with their hands duct taped together, and then they start exchanging blows, beating the shit out of each other until someone either dies or time runs out. They're also strapped to that stand in front of them so they can't escape. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room for tomfoolery here. This is just good old-fashioned pugilistic justice. A lot of people sent me this clip as a new sport that I should be aware of because I'm very much into these up-and-coming combat sports like slapping I've been into for years now. And I think this is cool, of course. It's very silly, very fun. You know, it puts you on the edge of your seat like, wow, is that guy's head gonna get blasted clean off his shoulders? Holy shit, he's gonna punch his teeth straight through the back of his skull like a shotgun blast. You know, like, it keeps you guessing. And it's fun to watch, but it's also not new. I actually made a video covering what this is based on, X-Arm. And I covered X-Arm years ago and recently recovered it again just because I find X-Arm so fascinating. It's basically this, but they used to have grappling. Let me show you.
Yeah, we've thrown it out completely.
I have not seen him strike yet. Lacour coming down. Oh my goodness! He's trying to throw an armbar. He is. He's throwing an armbar.
Wait a minute.
Hey, the judge just threw in a red towel. We're going to stop action here. I'm not...
Gary, I think the judge felt that the arm was in jeopardy.
I fucking love that. The dude throws his leg over the stand there like he's about to give him a lap dance, and then he goes into like some kind of crazy armbar, looking like a goddamn metapod hanging upside down on a tree with the dude's arm on his nuts. Like, fucking amazing. X-Arm was so goofy and fun. I think there was only ever like 3 episodes of it. I already forgot now. But it wasn't super popular, faded into obscurity, and most people don't remember it. But clearly it's been brought back in some capacity here, because arm boxing is obviously borrowing some DNA from X-Arm, but it looks like they got rid of the grappling component there. Probably for the best, because that shit could get so wacky. So that the guy in the blue in the clip you just watched who looked like an alcoholic G.I. Joe figure, that guy could have caused serious damage to the opponent's arm. Like, he fucking got it into like a crazy twist. He damn near did like a crocodile death roll on it, snapping his arm clean off. So I think grappling was probably a bad idea for X-Arm off the get-go. And arm boxing recognized that it's also not super fun to watch unless you're trying to have like a good belly laugh at it. So to me it seems like they took the best part of X-Arm and just did it again. Which is fine by me. More X-Arm is fantastic news. Hope you're ready for some more fun. Instead of just showing you an actual clip, I've got a couple screenshots. But maybe if I just string together enough pictures here, it'll be like a little flip book. Honestly, I'm starting to warm up to this format here. I think this is better than watching the video of the fight. This is like a manga. This is cool. You can see how difficult it is to throw actual meaty, meaningful punches when you're strapped down like this and unable to really get your body behind it. A lot of these seem like wet noodles that they're throwing at each other, but there are some very serious hits here too. Since you can't really defend yourself, everything's just on the attack, all out offense. So you need to have a really strong chin, which clearly both of them do, but you're going to see a lot of wild flailing here, especially from the guy in the blue trunks. That guy went for like a spinning back fist. It was like he was doing a Rob side B from Super Smash Brothers. So, you know, sometimes you just get desperate to land hits. You turn your brain off and just start like doing this, like a windmill attack, like out of Simpsons, where, you know, I'm gonna walk at you slowly and if you get hit it's your fault, that kind of thing. Because you have 1 minute, you can't use one of your hands and you just have to just keep punching as much as possible, so things are gonna get sloppy. And I think that's the beauty of it. Coming up towards the end of the match here, you can really feel the high octane adrenaline pumping throughout your body now, I'm sure. These are important screenshots though. In fact, this one right here is one that I wanted to specifically talk about. This is when he starts just wailing on his opponent's arm. So that strategy you saw him employ briefly at the end there is something I thought about too, where he started like hammer fisting on his opponent's arm. I think that's just the most efficient strategy. Because his arm can't move. You're duct taped together. You will always land hits on his arm. It's kind of like leg checks in MMA, where you just kick the other person's leg just to weaken them a little bit as a bit of a nuisance. You know, and then they have to block with their shin. It's just mutual assured destruction. It hurts both people. This is much better than that because you can just always hit their arm over and over and over again. They can't really defend it. They can't dodge it or anything. They don't have that kind of mobility. Unless, of course, they're like quadruple jointed and can do like a full 360-degree spin at the elbow joint or some crazy shit. They're not going to avoid it. Like, it's just not going to happen. So instead of just getting into the standoff and going for head strikes, you could just keep hitting their arm over and over and over again until you, like, break the arm. There's also one more match I wanted to at least touch on, where it was like a grudge match between these two. After the guy on the right won, the bell rang, and this guy continued to just fucking play his head like a set of bongos. The guy on the left just got completely overpowered immediately because the guy on the right had the fastest fists of all time, so he started to, like, shield and curl up. So they called the match off, but you couldn't stop this absolute demon. So as he's like cowering in fear here, damn near in the fetal position, he continues to just bring down the fucking fist onto the back of his skull. This one in particular is extremely aggressive. I don't know what went on between these two, but there's definitely some bad blood there. I guess the guy on the left must have fucked the other dude's wife or something, because they seem to hate each other. He was going for blows to the back of the head after the bell ring, and they'll just straight up kill someone. This is like damn near attempted murder at this point. I felt like I was watching an episode of an anime where the main character just snaps and loses himself to rage and just goes fucking like a flurry of fists until his opponent's dead. Overall, I do find this sport entertaining. I think it's an enjoyable, goofy sport, but I don't enjoy it nearly as much as slapping. Slapping is still always going to be my baby. I absolutely love watching slapping, and I enjoyed this, but I don't see myself being like a long-term fan of this sport. But I do appreciate it and hope they stick with it. They have a whole TikTok page dedicated to it now, and it seems like they've done a few fights. Seems like also a pretty professional setup as well. They've got like a nice stage, you know, they've got a good, you know, belt plus chain link to the stand. The duct tape seems high quality. So I think there's a bright future for it. People clearly find it fascinating at the very least. This clip went super viral on Twitter. Has like 8 million views right now. Their TikTok absolutely exploded as a result of this as well. So I guess we'll see what the future holds. Maybe it'll just continue to improve and get better. But it is always nice to see these kind of silly pop-up sports, you know, get the limelight for a bit, because I always enjoy them. What is it? ESPN The Ocho? Where they have like all the crazy sports no one's ever heard of and they're just all wacky. I'm a big fan of that kind of thing, so I'm excited to see what the future holds for arm boxing. That's about it. See ya.
He hails from Arkansas in the United States of America.
Oh boy.
Make some noise for the monster, Michael Todd.
Michael. Pyrotechnics, fireworks shooting off.
We go.
They throw 5 corpses from the roof.
It is on and monster. Michael Todd, the WAL champion.
Oh, they're
of the
playing
world.
Skillet. God, they're trying to get me fucking DMCA'd. Just, you can imagine what's happening here. With every step, it's just like little squeaks. This man is nothing compared to Devin. Let's go! That is a big boy, though. That is undoubtedly a large man. I'm actually really curious how big Devin's biceps are. I'm excited to see the actual number. Because in person, it's honestly nuts. They're like the size of triple D titties on his arm.
Welcome to the arena from Canada, Devin, no limits, love it.
Let's go, Devin! Let's get it! He trained at my house with a Moby Huge. He's ready. He's ready for anything.
Momentarily, he wants Michael Todd to know
he's entering like Kane from the WWE.
The monster.
He sounds more.
Oh god, wait, this is Rammstein. 18? You're telling me Monster Michael Todd has bigger biceps than Devin? That is shocking. I can't even imagine 20-inch biceps in the real world then, I guess. Yeah, brother.
Here we go.
Macho Man.
Fans of the sport watching around the world, be ready. It is about to get messy. Tighten up the chin straps.
I want them to spit in each other's faces and call each other names. Like, you dirty whore. Yeah, you like that?
You moved first. No, I did not. He fucking went that way. I'm staying right here. You cannot call.
What did you say to me, little man?
He's
Michael Todd going for a little headbutt. This is intense. There's a lot of testosterone floating through here.
Bit of the mind games in there.
Jesus.
You're in so much trouble, Michael shouts.
Getting a testosterone overload through the video.
brimming with confidence, both men feel right now that at this moment they could climb the wall of the Conrad Hotel using only their lips.
The ref can't even maneuver their hands. It's just too big. The ref's entire hand fits around one of Devon's fingers.
This is completely different to our first two matches where you had quite friendly...
Man, Michael Todd is staring a hole through the crowd right now.
Now you've got two men that are going to... This is where
he does not want to look at Devon.
Work tonight.
This is the story. It's about to unfold. Gentlemen, underway we go.
Oh!
The king of the
Oh! The table's gonna explode from the force.
And from there he will start to climb.
Jesus Christ!
Ominous signs from Monster Michael Todd early. Ominous signs.
Oh!
Now, today that if Devon can hold center.
God, that water bottle looked like a shot glass in his hand.
He may have missed time.
I wish Devon would get into slapping. I bet he would be nuts.
Aware of, and then some.
Close your hands.
Oh, that was explosive. Holy shit. I thought this guy just fucking collapsed. I thought it was like narcolepsy where he just fell over. Oh my god. How did he not go down?
Great drive. Excellent from Larrett. And Larrett
holy shit. What the fuck is this?
Difficulty here. Not even close.
Yeah, he is leaving him out to dry.
He's chipping away at the confidence and he's going to finish this match.
Look at the confidence there. Wow.
Wow.
It's a perfect start for him. Obviously, this match started. We all heard Michael saying he was going to win this 6-0.
I don't doubt that Devon could break his arm.
Processing in his head.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen an arm wrestling break, but they are gruesome. And the sound they make, oh my god. Even this awful audio would pick that up crystal clear. It's so nutty.
Running foul for Michael, that's not good at all. And Devon is still in a good position. Now,
God, his arm just doesn't move.
Actually tried to close the gap a little there. And he's working hard on those lower.
He's gonna throw him over the table right now.
To make him bleed.
It's actually gonna be like out of Hunter x Hunter. Have you seen the ultimate arm wrestling where they punch each other in the face and shit? I made a video on that. It's called X-Arm. It was from back in the early 2000s. It was MMA mixed with arm wrestling.
He was dominant in center.
Here, you know what? Let me just blue ball you real quick, just in case you guys don't know what that is. You're in for a really quick treat. I'll just give you like a little pre-big match appetizer. It is a sport that I think really should have been more popular.
He looks strong.
Traffic, you know something?
Look, strikes on the head by Bardell, but look at Lacour come back with a right. He is overpowered.
Like, how could this not be the most popular sport in the world? They also allow, like, grappling too, so you're gonna see something kind of wacky in a minute. I miss this shit. Still one of the best moves in all of combat sports.
Looks really, really concerned. He looks shell-shocked.
Now, is this...
Wait, what?
In your opinion?
Wait, what? Did Devon just kiss that guy's wife? Wait, wasn't she just over there talking to Michael? And went over to kiss Devon?
Is this...
Did I see that wrong?
Looks really, really concerned.
Is that...
He looks shell-shocked.
They look so similar. Holy shit, it's like Michael got a wife that looks kind of like Devon's wife in order to try and get like a fraction of his power.
Is this...
And he look at the integrity of the man's hand and wrist. Just looks...
Yeah, I think Michael's fucked here. I don't see how he squeaks out of this.
He's completely dominating the match there. He's
that arm is screaming.
And he's not, doesn't appear to have anywhere else to go, and at this point he hasn't got...
Wait a minute, he's actually kind of cranking... Whoa!
Still dominant.
Wait a minute!
At which point he could reverse...
Holy shit!
Right now he can't feel it. Now he's starting
to
fly.
Uh-oh, it's slipping! It's slipping!
Essentially we could end up in a scrap here. That's the pin? Yes, that's a pin.
Oh, they count that.
Wow.
The buzzer beater pin.
Happy Devon is.
And it was...
We can keep going. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm rowdy, dude.
Michael.
That's so sweet.
Hats off to Michael.
That's fucking sweet.
I'm proud of you, dude. I mean, we've seen that they're good friends. Proud of you, dude.
Oh.
Really wanting to say this afternoon.
The Moby Huge training really paid off. I'm the reason Devin won this year. Everyone was counting him out until he trained at my house with my Moby Huges.
I didn't expect this.
So I actually got a piece of this championship, really, by extension, for coaching.
Has looked truly. Michael with an enormous drive tries to reverse off the start.
Not even that technique worked on Devin. His arm is just an immovable force. Holy shit.
I don't even understand what you got.
Yeah, apparently Devin beats Schoolboy. I'll check it out after this.
Fucking like a Superman something. Persistence prevails.
These guys are going to try a left-hand match.
Yeah, he won after he hit 4, so now it's just been for fun. Do they have a cool trophy? I hope so, at least. You would bet on me against my friends. Matt would wash my ass. I would not. I don't think I'd be good at arm wrestling.
There we go. All over.
Devin fucking sweet.
Let's be honest tonight, it wasn't close on the right arm.
That was good. I like that a lot. That was great. Yeah, looking at this compared to Devin in the match, he really was, like, a lot bigger. But this is like a much more toned version. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, of course there's good sportsmanship. Literally all arm wrestlers are friends, man. That's how it is with a sport like arm wrestling, and slapping too. This was a year ago. I bet Schoolboy also got a lot better. I wonder how they do fighting now.
Close your hands. Do not cover the top.
Go! Oh! Wow, that happened in an instant. If you blinked, you would have missed it. His arm is destroyed. It's broken in half.
He lit him up, mate.
I didn't expect that at all.
Confidence has drained a little bit away.
Yeah. I actually just heard him.
This mic makes the guy sound like grade A under A.
He needs to have his weight dug deep and hard onto that elbow.
Well, it's at the end of their fight.
Dig that elbow in and keep it anchored.
God, I feel like I'm on like old CS 1.6 with this fucking mic quality.
We hear a lot from Devin Larry.
Jesus Christ.
Test your frame. Right now is that time for Ray Lipinge. He must make it about structure.
Alright, Coach Ray, now that you know what's coming, let's counter it.
Not cover your thumb knuckle.
Take like a jumping attack.
Close your hands.
You can tell he's looking for it.
Oh no. Coach Ray! What are you fucking doing?
It's too fast.
Yeah. That's Coach Ray right there. Getting fucking blasted.
And to spot the errors they are.
Yeah, Mazza here is big. Coach Ray is 5'7", so he's not small either. He's pretty big.
It'll be interesting to see what style he tries to get to the strap, but
alright, this is where Coach Ray does his best work in round 3. Back up against the lockers.
He also needs to commit much harder.
He's gonna show why he's on the varsity football team. Let's go, Ray.
Close that space down. At the moment, he's a little monotechnical.
Close your hands.
Go!
Go, Ray!
Runner!
No! Ray! I thought his fucking wrist was gonna break.
I thought so too.
I thought we were gonna have a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally looked like he was about to break it.
Yeah. I bet that hurt so fucking bad.
Oh, had to.
Struggling to base that elbow. He actually did well to.
My wrist hurts when I accidentally move it a little too far towards my face. I couldn't even imagine that. Alright, Coach Ray always does his best work from this position.
Wait, how many rounds are there?
Until his arm falls off, I have no fucking idea.
That's bad odds.
Alright, let's go, Ray. Good grip. Oh, Ray! Coach Ray, no!
He's onto the runner. Now he's got the strap.
Yeah.
Now it's interesting.
That just saved Mazahir's life. He was about to throw his fucking arm into the crowd.
Mazahir, from
Look
what
how
I've seen,
break someone's thumb.
I know.
We know he's got that size. We know he's got
When
that
Devin was here throwing the Moby Huge, you should have seen this guy's arm structure. It didn't even look human anymore. Like, I bet there was 50 bones, whereas the normal human only has one because of constant, like, small breakages and just rebuilding. It's crazy. Alright, redo. Alright.
He moved. That's why.
God damn it. He flinched.
Needs to base himself. Ray is very unsettled.
Come on, boys.
How did they come up with the specifics for this?
I'm sure it's to minimize injury. There has to be some, like, some way.
It's 100 or nothing for a live pinch. It must be now.
Go! Go, Coach Ray!
Big drive. He's on the run of the tape.
Ah!
Close down the space and stay with it. Don't.
Oh, he's gonna break his fucking wrist!
He needs to relax.
It looks so painful.
Alright, Ray!
Oh, that looks so painful.
From out of nowhere, the Wonder Boy!
He needs to not get to too much of a dominant position and make Mazahir feel like he's in the match a little more.
He's doing like the Lil Nas stripper pole technique here with his leg. Yeah, very innovative. Well, not quite like Ray though, yeah. Ray's really going in. Here it comes! They're letting him off the leash! Go! Wait a minute! Who is this? This isn't even Coach Ray anymore! Holy shit! Ray has summoned the energy.
Now, amazing the difference now.
He's aligned his chakra.
You come off the elbow before the pin. So that's a running foul.
Oh, you cheating, Coach Ray?
Still round 4?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Right, let's go.
Run it back.
This is important for Ray that he keeps
I don't know what that means, but fuck you, Coach Ray. Not playing with honor.
For him here.
Okay.
Mazahir, on the other hand, needs to slow him.
I want Mazahir to just reach over and like slap him on the cheek as he's going for a pin.
He's looking for the
just to confuse him.
He's looking to finish quick.
Get him with the old 1-2.
Open.
Yes.
Open. Obviously, Raymond's got some confidence now.
Wow.
Big drive set up for Ray. Found that tight spot again. Needs to stay.
Oh, he's cranking it.
He's in the best possible position there. Just hold, Ray. Hold, let it bleed.
Damn. He really rallied.
Ray is quite a colourful character, isn't he?
What the fuck? Juice just came out of his arm. It's called sweat. What do you mean? I understand we're all gamers here, but people sweat.
To know what you see, we got to stop the match. We're going to restart him. So if he gets a foul and he gets a foul, I'm running. Got it. I'm running.
Yes! Channeling that primal man energy. Let's butt chug a Budweiser and eat a burger.
We'll try and find out exactly.
I'm sure we're going to get clarification on that shortly. Mazahir's big opportunity is now. He needs to finish this before extraction.
I feel like they just make up the score in order to get more wrestling out of it.
You can see Ray is getting a lot tighter now.
I
don't know what the fuck just happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves an arm wrestling match.
I don't care.
And he said it there, this is his world, he's kept it closer.
Man, that's what the human body was made for. This is why we evolved to have biceps and flexible wrists. Your forearm will snap from this. Yeah. No, it does happen a lot.
Really?
Devin was telling us some stories of arm breaks he's had. Not like his arm breaking, but of people that he's broken and people around him.
What he was looking for was to try to make...
This is still the 4th round.
What round? 5th round?
5th round.
What the fuck is happening?
3-1.
3-1?
So how
what the fuck?
Who has?
I forgot what the score was. We're just going to start over, actually, if you don't mind, guys.
Absolutely hit the nail on the head, Lozzie.
I'm moving.
It's absolutely paramount now that he retains that focus.
That was a jump scare from Keita. I almost missed the fight. Oh, Mazahir. That arm is going to break. That arm is going to break.
And Ray
Why are they
is in cruise
carrying a
control right now.
coffin?
He needs to keep his head.
It's for when they finally finish this first match in the next 3 hours and they're both dead from exhaustion.
Today's best of 6.
Thank you for joining us for the King of the Table full event. This is the 500 round exhibition match.
It's been a very good performance from Ray.
Wait, what just happened to the score? What is happening? This shit is flipping all over the place. Go! Let's get it! Oh, wow. That was decisive. He's fired up. Alright, let's see if he closes it out. Yeah! That was sweet. That was nice.
Seems to have broken his opponent round by round.
Arm wrestling is no different. If you
What is he saying? What the fuck is that?
The match, you are in trouble. It's a very, very dark
Is that like
place
from Mad
right
Max
now.
where they like chrome their face out? He's just gonna jack his arm up? Fucking anchor arms on it? Yeah, this is the last round, Mazza here. You have to duck on it. Gotta lean into it.
Elbows down. Don't move.
Alright. This is the final round. Until the next round. And then the next round. And then probably another round.
Close the hands.
Well, that ended quickly. Did it count? Is that the end of the first match? I think that's it. There it is. He had to win literally like 20 extra rounds. But Coach Ray got it. I thought he was the underdog.
The world know him as
Schoolboy. This guy's actually nutty. I am familiar with Schoolboy. I think a lot of you probably are. His videos always get put into recommended for some reason. But he's nuts. He also looks like he hates arm wrestling. I've never seen him smile. I've seen like 10 videos that he's in, and I've never even seen him accidentally have emotion.
Welcome to the arena, Larry Wheels!
Larry Wheels is also really cool. I'm very familiar with Larry Wheels as well. I know they arm wrestled before and he got fucked in the ass. Like raw. It wasn't even close. No, Larry Wheels is honestly like one of the biggest guys I've seen. It's nuts. Yeah, Larry Wheels is on another level of jacked. Do you think any of them would be good at slapping? All.
Do not move, gentlemen. Do not move.
There's so much power in there. It's gonna be like a little black hole. Whoa, Larry! Hey, he didn't get pinned instantly. That's pretty good. Like I said, Schoolboy's nutty. Genetically engineered to arm wrestle. All of them would be good at slapping. God, I'd love to see them do slapping. I would never arm wrestle. I'm too afraid of my arm breaking. Even against like a middle schooler. Just seems so dangerous. Do they drug test these guys? I don't know, man. I'm not on the committee. Like, it is all about like fucking technique to a certain extent. What stance is Schoolboy using? It's a unique one. I don't know. I don't know what he calls it. But he fucks with it. Yeah, so one thing I know about arm wrestling, it's not even really about muscles. Obviously it helps, but a lot of it's technique. Like Schoolboy, he's been doing this for years. When he was like 14, that's why they call him Schoolboy. And he was not that big.
Big drive, but Schoolboy still comfortable.
Larry!
And this is better from Larry. Much better. But Schoolboy
that was good.
To finish it. I'll tell you what though.
We celebrate those, Larry. Good shit.
Yeah, that was far better.
Larry probably just arm wrestles for the pump.
Fundamentally, you can see the amount of effort.
God, look at that bicep.
By Schoolboy and having to be put in there.
It's like the size of 5 men in and of itself.
That Larry is that round.
Those thick veins host G Fuel.
You know what, Lawrence?
Yeah, he gets his G Fuel with Code Moist. That's why he's so jacked.
Purely and simply.
Yeah, there's no way Larry wins this. But just to see him not get instantly pinned is pretty good. I'm sure he's happy with that. All right, Larry.
Larry's
just gonna kick him in the nuts under the table and go for the pin, just to get one on the board.
You feel for Larry Wheels. I'd love to see him get something in this match.
Yeah, I'd like to see Larry get one. Just one. Oh, wow. Okay, he's speedrunning now. That probably hurt like a bitch. That was probably immensely painful. Steroids don't help. Well, like I said, man, a lot of arm wrestling is literally technique. You see that all the time. Arm wrestlers versus bodybuilders. Arm wrestlers win 100% of the time. It's not even close. Despite being significantly less muscular. Like, there is like an art to it. All right, Larry, this is where we come back.
May slow it down a little bit. Dominates the hand again.
That is a rough one.
Who is such a
all that muscle for nothing. Yeah, if you can't arm wrestle, your muscles are useless.
Larry is still very much a novice when it comes to
what an idiot.
You know, it's
you fucking trained all those muscles and can't even win in arm wrestling?
Planning Larry's career for me, I would put him against someone who's not going to take away.
Larry!
A little better. Now you go. He's looking better this time. Yeah. Alex has done this on purpose. He's allowed Larry to get into the match, and he's letting him pull a little.
This is.
Letting him try and
oh no!
Position, but Alex is in control, staying with it now and tightening down. And there's the pin. That was better.
He's just making a little drama. He's just having a little fun.
You can see.
Yeah, probably every tendon in that arm he has broken.
What he means there is he's just
snapped. Yeah, he's probably in a lot of pain, I think. Yes, probably safe to assume. I'm no doctor. But, yeah, I think I could say he's got a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, Larry is coming back! Hey, don't need the arms anyway, fuck it.
Whether we're going to see anything from,
when is the round of slapping? There's no slapping at these, unfortunately. But they should introduce it. You get to slap your opponent one time during a match. You just surprise him when you want it.
And it takes years.
Yeah, you can't be mad if you're Larry, though.
Because arm wrestling is a
at least you didn't get insta-pinned each round.
It's all just technique. It's really not.
Who's ready to watch some arm fucking? In blue, we got the big, beefy Bolt Honeycomb, and in green, we've got George. Right now, these two musky men are duct-taping their hands together, joining in a holy matrimony of unholy intentions. Oh, Bolt's setting the tone early. He's going for that tuggy-wuggy on his titties right now. But George is not phased. Now Bolt's answering a phone call on his arm. The ref says it's time for arm wrestling, and they're getting right into it, wasting no time whatsoever. A beautiful exchange of blows right here. George is just showing no mercy here. A relentless assault against Bolt. They don't call him Jerk-Off George for nothing. He will jerk you off. Underneath this 240p quality, there's a fight going on. I know these pixels may be obscuring your view, but you know, it's the best I could find. I tell you, it seems George is showing no signs of slowing down. George is just curious right now as to how much pain he can inflict into Bolt before he just combusts. Bolt is just completely on the defensive right now. Now it looks like he's about to perform a magic trick or some shit. I don't know what he's doing. He is going for a move right out of the Kama Sutra. His signature move! He's hanging like a bat, and the ref is calling it off immediately. That's an illegal move right there. You cannot have fist-to-scrotum contact. It's in the rulebook, and it was very clear to the ref and everyone in the audience that George's knuckles were rubbing against Bolt's nutsack. You just can't do that. Let's check this replay. Here you can see he's going for the standard cowgirl position, and that's when the contact with the scrotum was made. Bolt is just shocked by the decision, but he's not deterred. He's ready to get right back into the action for round number 2. George is looking a little more fired up this time. Yep, he's just going right in for it. Oh, but Bolt is showing no regard for the rule book. But this one's clean. This is a clean one right here. There is no scrotal contact here. No scrotty McGrotty, no full scrotal, no scrotal contact whatsoever. This one's clean. How much longer can he hang on? Oh, he looks like he passed out from the blood rushing to his head. That's unfortunate. A close match. George is the winner. I quit. It's a stupid fucking sport. Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan wrestling. There's something special about wrestling fans, man. I tell ya, they know how to fucking have fun. He's the prime cockfish.
The brother of the Invisible Man, not a favorite of the fans here in Jersey City. As the booze
fuck you, Stan. What a piece of shit. Oh yeah, the crowd's giving it to him. Is he in the ring already? I didn't even see him get in. Who's this guy? Is this Stan's manager? Oh, don't give him a blowjob. Where's Invisible Man? Is he already in the ring? I might have missed his entrance. Lovely Lady Liberty's here, though. What a monster! Why is Binging with Babish reffing this? What the fuck?
That'll get you in trouble. Does that actually enable
I can't believe it! I thought that was outlawed! Oh god! That's a crime!
He might find something that he did in the first time around.
Good lord! The Millennium Eyeglasses! Oh, Jesus, they're already going?
Tying up here in the center of the ring.
The cameraman seems way out of it. He doesn't even know where the fuck he is right now. It's like an episode of Schizophrenia. Good God! That's a fucking... They're going nuts! And they say wrestling is fake. Fucking idiots. What's next? Globe Earth or some garbage? God damn, they're really getting at... They really do hate each other. Holy shit. Oh! I saw the suplex. Oh, Frankensteiner. Fireman's carry. Referee, use your bad boy vision. Paint me a picture. What's happening? Where's Invisible Stan going? Oh, good lord. Is he getting a ladder? Watch it just start floating like there's actually two invisible men in there. And they're really fighting. Oh, they're gonna sit down and have a therapy session. It seems like the ref is beating them up now. Christ, he's fucking stealing their lunch money. Oh, he's got the prostate glove out. Oh, God. Invisible Man's behind? When did that happen? Invisible Man was way ahead. Oh, how short is Invisible Man? More like Invisible Child. What is he, 3 feet tall? Jesus Christ! Get out of the way! Invisible Stan's got a knife! God! Jesus Christ! The referee's just going home. He's tired of the haunting. He's calling in reinforcements for the officiating. And he's gonna need him because Invisible Man's going all the way to the top of the roof! Good God! Oh God! That man just spilled beer all over himself. Jesus, that'll grease up your shit stain real quick, I'll tell you what. You don't see a second-story German suplex like that. Not these days. No, the Invisible Man is most likely dead. No one's ever survived the Stan special. Oh, Jesus, he brought his lifeless corpse into the ring! But Invisible Man is known for that fighting spirit. He could be dead and still playing in this game. He's out of jail? No! What the fuck? He was in jail for domestic abuse for years! They let him out just for the Invisible Man Stan fight? Good God! No! I thought he was gonna throw it at the crowd. Get a lot more than you pay for at the Invisible Showdown. Oh God, someone help the ref! He needs an EpiPen. Invisible Stan released a lot of bees in his face knowing he was allergic. God, this is just a gore fest. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a disembowelment. What is happening? Oh, Jesus! Stan is taking no prisoners, no mercy. Good lord, he got his shoulder up again! Invisible Man just does not go down without a fight. But that's what we've always known him for. Oh, what the fuck? Right through the... Invisible Man is broken in half! Good God! There's no way. That's the end. Get him to the hospital. The clinics may be full with coronavirus, but they're gonna have to make an exception for Invisible Man. He doesn't take up a whole lot of space. He needs some emergency assistance. Wait, the Invisible Man! I thought it was... Oh, not to be racist, but I confused Invisible Man and Stan. I switched them. Congratulations, Invisible Man. Fuck you, Stan. Oh, okay. Well, that's a happy ending then. I didn't know. I didn't get it. I didn't have my bad boy vision on. I couldn't see which Invisible Man was invisible, or which Invisible Man was who. What a fight. That's what wrestling's all about, baby. This just looks like a domestic dispute, not even a wrestling match. Oh, good God! Oh, he was never coming back from that.
As I said in Season 1, I have some cleaning up to do.
Season 6?
And one of the problems I've run into
Holy
is that
shit!
there seems to be 2 X-Men here at CHW.
Which X-Men? Is it Jean Grey? Because she's got a new movie coming out.
Backyard wrestling hardcore motherfucker. So we're gonna have
this guy is
a
hammered.
very special match.
Absolutely hammered.
I'm going to climb.
It's
all over.
It's symbolism.
The bodies.
You wouldn't understand.
And ascend.
Introducing homeless John Wick.
I have many exes. This is the only one I really want.
There's a very noticeable lack of energy here. Can somebody at least hit a plastic trash can with a drumstick to make some music?
Oh, I haven't
For the love of God. Oh, from out of nowhere! He's done it! Yeah, no, that definitely didn't feel good. Yikes. All 60 pounds of the meth addict just hit his hip. Whoa!
Good night, Central.
Good night, Central. His special move!
Oh, sorry, sir.
And the neighbor saw the whole thing, crying out for his fence that now had one man's asshole and one man's face plastered on it. Oh, I feel like that's just actually his angry neighbor. Oh yeah, he's about to get deleted. Just like America's Got Talent, he's hitting the X. Oh, is it over? Oh, here comes the Mortal Kombat fatality. He's gonna rip his dick off through his asshole. He was like an NPC in Elder Scrolls glitching out. Oh, it's a ninja! Straight from the temple at the mountain that Batman trained on in Batman Begins. The speed limit's 15 kilometers per hour, but they're going at least 50 with this kind of hardcore testosterone pumping action. Breaking the law. And bones. Get the weed whacker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those will work too. Yeah, give him a vasectomy. Oh, even more strategic. The real weapon. Yeah, get him. Yeah, fucking blast him. Excuse me while I go back so we can all admire that display of balancing talent once. The big stunts is what the CHW's known for. Look at this. The fearlessness to stand on the chair. Not even the high-wire circus performers would dare do something this crazy. The adrenaline he must be feeling. Oh, man. Hardcore training. Oh, hey, it's these guys. Why is there no music when these guys are involved? They make it like ASMR backyard wrestling.
See, I didn't come alone today.
Clones Clone.
Yeah, I got myself a
Clones Clone, please. If Clones Clone comes out of that budget equipment right there, I'm going nuts. Shit. It's just a local weed dealer, whatever. It's a guy. Yeah. And introducing her partner, her neighbor, this guy. Oh God! Getting right into it. Oh baby, that's a big one. Oh, he's got the cookie tray out. No smoke and mirrors there. He just hit his friend with the cookie tray and the toaster. No! This is getting too hardcore. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Well, I at least respect that there's nothing fake about it. They just hit each other with toasters. You know, say what you will about the lore, or even the setup, but god damn it, I wouldn't want to be hit with a toaster. He lost his mask! Oh my god, when he loses his mask, it becomes very painful for everyone else. They're gonna light her on fire. No, please! I feel like this is just completely improv. No, there was no rehearsal. It's just like, hey guys, let's go in the backyard. I'll bring a wooden table, a trash can, and 5 popsicle sticks to shove up our asses. We'll see where it goes and film it for the CHW. I'm sure many of you have started to notice that my hard, intimidating, masculine exterior shell has begun to crack a little bit over the last month or so. It's almost like a Gundam, where this peak masculine body is being piloted by a more sensitive Charlie on the inside. And on stream, I've been getting kind of emotional. Very nostalgic, really. Remembering and ranting about the golden glory days of entertainment. And without fail, every time the conversation immediately turns to Attitude Era Wrestling, WWF, WWE, and also, of course, by extension, Backyard Wrestling Productions. I lived and breathed wrestling when I was a kid. So when I get in my feelings about getting older and reminiscing about things that I liked when I was young, I always make sure to mention or pull up clips from old school wrestling moments. Iconic stuff like Stone Cold vs. Booker T in a grocery store, Mankind McFoley getting tossed off Hell in a Cell, Shawn Michaels with his sweet chin music where he goes backstage and super kicks like 5 innocent dudes, all of whom just eat shit on concrete. It is amazing. It was just such an impactful part of my childhood. I'm actually pretty sure my first celebrity crush ever was Stacy Keibler, though I'm sure every man on the planet also had that same crush during this era. And it wasn't just, you know, WWE and all that. Backyard wrestling, I got very big into. I used to get like these bootlegged VHS tapes of backyard wrestling performances. They even had a backyard wrestling game that went to the Xbox at one point, and that game had a like behind the scenes moment where there was like a vagina that got shown for a split second, and that was the first time I ever saw a pussy in my life. Point is, wrestling was very big for me in my formative years. And I've been wanting to recapture that magic. I've been watching some WWE, some AEW, and while I still like both of those, there's just something missing. And I thought, why not combine the old Attitude Era wrestling with backyard wrestling scuff goofiness? So we thought, let's just fucking let it rip. So the title's not clickbait. The WWE is in huge trouble because we've created our own wrestling league, the Moist Wrestling League, the MWL, and we've already filmed our first episode. And I've got to tell you, it's a masterpiece. If this doesn't win awards, then the entire system is flawed. It's all rigged. It's corrupt from top to bottom. Because this is true art. This is why video cameras were invented, to capture what we did about a week ago. It is an amazing, amazing pilot. It goes up tonight at 8 p.m. EST. And I wanted to make this video just to kind of announce it and explain why, because dropping this bad boy cold turkey into the wild would just be a disservice to the craft. So our first match is between Chainsaw and Dow Jones. Now, I want to make it clear, I am a fan of CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling. I am very familiar with it and have been for quite some time. I know for a lot of people when they hear backyard wrestling, their mind kind of defaults to CZW and the brutality of it. And that's just a little too extreme for us right now. We don't have the capabilities of doing what CZW does with like fucking flaming sledgehammers and like blasting ass the way they do. It's not going to be like CZW. For those that don't know, CZW is like actual fucking death matches. Like this is some shit out of Mad Max. Like it is still like wrestling, but they use like weed whackers and actually just hit themselves with it. They fly through glass, do like atomic pile drivers from the top of buildings onto concrete, onto beds of nails, hit each other with baseball bats, a barbed wire. It's fucking intense. It's hype. But that we can't really integrate into the Moist Wrestling League. And also, it's not us wrestling. It's not like me versus Matt or anything like that. We actually got real local wrestlers to participate, so they're actually good at it. So it's not like super embarrassing with us doing like geriatric maneuvers. It's like wrestling. So we wanted to kick off the MWL with a very simple plot line and characters for our pilot episode, though we do have a lot written and brainstormed for future storylines that are deep and outrageous. Like, it puts Game of Thrones to shame with the complex narrative we're weaving here with the MWL. Now, for episode 1 here, we've kicked it off with a grudge match, Chainsaw vs. Dow Jones. Now, as the name would have you believe, Chainsaw is an angel. He's a soft-spoken sweetheart who's just an all-around upstanding citizen and just an invaluable member of his community. He donates to local shelters. He only shops at local businesses. And he's even a frequent volunteer at the soup kitchen because he just wants to do his part to make the community a better place for everyone. But unfortunately, Chainsaw was dealt a bit of a bad hand. He lost his wife and his house in the 2008 recession, and he's never fully recovered from it. Chainsaw fully blames the stock market for everything that went wrong in his life, and unfortunately, he doesn't subscribe to forgiveness. So he has no mercy for the stock market and is looking to finally avenge all of the loss he suffered at its hands in 2008. And last week, we gave him that opportunity, where he'd go toe-to-toe with the stock market itself, Dow Jones. Dow Jones is a cocky man. He's a bad guy. He's absolutely the heel here, and they duked it out. It's a very standard match in a ring, but we do plan on branching this out into wackier venues and shit. We do plan on doing things like the WWE used to do, where, like, you know, Vince McMahon's in a hospital bed and Stone Cold is pretending to be the nurse and then starts wailing on his broken leg, shit like that. I'd love to get to a point where we can go to just crazy places and do wild little matches. Like, go to a real prison and we have, like, 2 bad dudes squaring off, fucking Me-Gore versus Thor-Gore. And it's a death row match where the loser gets thrown into an electric chair. So they're, like, fighting each other around the electric chair. And instead of a pin, they're, like, flipping switches. So, like, 1 flip, 2, and then 3's the electric chair. Like, just outrageous shit. Obviously, it wouldn't be real electric chair, life or death or anything. But I just love the idea of just getting outrageously wacky with it. The beauty of Attitude Era and backyard wrestling is it's just anything goes. Like, anything could work. If we did that electric chair thing and we play off like, oh man, Me-Gore is dead, well then 2 weeks from there, like a Royal Rumble, we could have a necromancer come in and bring him back to life and work him like a fucking puppet in the ring or something. Like, I just love the freedom of just going absolutely hog wild with wrestling. And that's the entire design of the Moist Wrestling League. And we wanted to start off small, of course, so our first production, our first match that goes up today, is very bare bones. We ran it very skinny, but it's only going to get bigger and better from here. Hopefully you all like it. We're extremely excited about it and had a ton of fun putting it on. We'd also like to eventually tour with it if we get to a point where it's like actually popular and people get excited about it. So yeah, this is just kind of my brief little Shark Tank pitch to all of you about MWL, the Moist Wrestling League. We've got quite a few more matches planned out in our heads, as well as general ideas on other wild shit we can do with the concept. So yeah, just hope all of you enjoy it. Again, it goes up at 8 p.m. EST tonight, so about like 5-ish hours from the time this video goes up. So yeah. And since we're just here shooting this shit, I'll also announce one more thing that I keep getting asked about. When does issue 3 of Godslap release? It comes out on March 8th. So issue 3 of Godslap is coming out March 8th. Per usual, standard cover, 2 variants that'll only ever be a limited supply. So once those are sold out, they're gone forever. Issue 3 of Godslap's right around the corner. So March 8th, mark your calendar on that. It's just 5 days away for that puppy. And yeah, that's really about it. See ya. Team Overwatch versus the Nord Raiders, Skyrim and God of War FSCW at GalaxyCon. Did they actually just like full-on fight?
The following contest is a tag team match, and it's for the FSCW Tag
FSCW! Whee!
Referee Bruce Owens making his way down to the ring.
Yeah!
You know, in 1985, Bruce used to do shirtless cosplay for Mr. Clean.
Oh, hey, come on, hey.
Introducing first.
Oh my god. Kratos is coming! Imagine this is how they reveal Ragnarok. At the FSCW. I need it! Let them fight! Whee! Yeah! Let's go! There's Brian Darren and Lisa McMatthew. So then they fight Overwatch characters. Damn, unironically, this crowd is bigger than like Overwatch League events. Damn, it's fucking sold out. No! Holy shit! He's supposed to be in jail! There's a Brian Hardy and the bit Seaman and the Crazy Hunter. Oh, you were at this Seaman? That's awesome. Nice. That's yeah, you're probably right. That's probably DMCA risk. Just give it a second. I'm sure it'll be fine soon.
There we go. How we doing tonight?
We're doing great!
Well, that sucks, because me and Roadhog are not having a good night at all.
No.
Yeah, that's right. I almost cried.
Just fucking fight them.
See, last night,
Rip his head off.
our awesome friend Josh beat us down.
That's right. We're close. We're like family. We're like brothers.
We're bros.
We like shower together.
So do they fight or is it like a... Oh god!
Roadhog's coming back.
Oh!
Kratos to the outside. Showing them why they are the tag team champions. Junker's trying to get this crowd to rally behind him. Here comes a big maneuver.
Jesus Christ! He Junkrat ulted!
Sends both of the North Brothers to the ground.
No!
Good cause. Get bumped by Junkrat. Tosses the Skyrim legend who took an arrow in the knee inside.
Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tosses off the ropes. Stovaki not looking good.
Oh no. Not the Dragonborn.
Fast and furious. Big suplex on the way.
Whoa! Wait, aren't they on the same team?
Bruce down with a timer. Just a 1 count already.
Most believable pro wrestling. Hey, they're doing a good job. Hey, it could be worse, man. It could be the ECW.
Junkrat and Roadhog utilizing all 5 seconds of that 5 count.
Why don't you do something to help Kratos?
This Raleigh crowd clearly behind Overkey. Riptire Thunder.
No!
Fully charged.
No!
Another Riptire Thunder. Ooh, two clown real close there for the tag team champions. This crowd still behind the North Brothers as they start to rally for Dovahkiin.
Dovahkiin, do something! Oh, that's not gonna work. Use like you're shouting shit. No!
Moving the head armor, he has lost possibly.
All of a sudden, Master Chief breaks in. That is a possibility now.
Too long gloating over his new possession. The Dovahkiin tags in Kratos.
It's over.
Bottom floor now. Big boot to the gut of Junkrat.
Alright, we know how this one is. Oh my god!
Sends Junkrat collapsed to a heap on the ground. Now he sets him up for another snap.
Have mercy! It's not the real Junkrat, it's just an actor, don't kill him! Oh no!
That was impressive.
Fuck, man, that's rough. Overwatch can't catch a break. Thanks to the resub Hippo and the Prime Smile. Thanks to the resub Cali. We already saw the Japan's strangest live stream thing. Ooh. Wrestlers pooping themselves. What is wrong with you? I did see a video on Reddit the other... Well, actually, it was today. I saw a video on Reddit where there was a TikTok of some dude whose wife was, like, climbing on his back. So she, like, climbed over top of him and then, like, jetpacked onto his back and he shit himself. He just fucking shit everywhere and dropped her in the shit. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. She really got pranked. Thanks to the resub. Tree Fitty. Mr. Cat versus Rupert Holmes. What's that? I can't show that. I can't show a man shitting himself. Not on Twitch. Rupert Holmes. Oh, is this a furry wrestling league? It's been a long time since we tuned into the furry wrestling league. We even did the furry breakdancing competitions for a while too. Oh, iDubbbz is fighting. Let's go. Let's go, Rupert. Thanks for the resub, Ark. Resub, Shreed. Yep, I saw that, Justin. That was great. Is he the villain here? Why is he heckling the crowd? Oh, wow. Bro, this guy's like 7 feet tall. Who's in there? Wilt Chamberlain? Run away, Rupert. This guy's gonna fuck you up. Let's just see who wins. Oh god, no! Oh my god, that was close. Almost through the table. No! Oh. Mr. Cat, hang in there! Oh, he's gonna dodge. Oh no, never mind, he didn't need to. Whoa! That was so close to the spectators. You can smell the ball sweat. Man, what the fuck is the point of the padding if you're not gonna use it? Just fucking powerbombed them on concrete. Hang in there, Mr. Cat. No! Oh, that's... Yeah, he didn't earn that. He tugged on Mr. Cat's tail. Rupert's a menace. No honor. Thanks to Prime Nexus. And the Tier 1 Tits McGee. And resub James. For now it's Peach Ring Sable, but I have a flavor coming out like in the next few weeks, which fucking slaps. We got to design it. And I made sure it was something that's actually fucking nutty. Thanks to the resub Sherlock and the 5 gift subs Power. Appreciate it, man. And the Prime Magic Monkey. No, it's not a meme flavor. I was initially gonna do this tastes like my balls, or my, what was it? This tastes like my nutsack, kind of like Gwyneth Paltrow with her candles in her vagina. But then I was like, I'd actually want something good, something that I'd want to drink. So that's what we did. And no beatboxing tonight.